Why do you suppose Mr. Shale has brought so many engines?
I'd understand if he brought a few engines, but he's brought about 10.
We may be a minority at the moment, but when I'm finished, we'll be a majority! Yes, the steam engines will be the first to go, then the British diesels will be next. Just imagine, Sodor fully Americanized! Even though we'll get rid of this island's diesels too, I want to make them think we are sparing them, for now. Look out for potential helpers.
The next day, all the engines carried out their work, and the American diesels, while working, sought out Sodor engines that might help them.
Hello, you must be one of the visitors.
Yup, I'm just waiting here for my next freight train.
My name is Mavis.
I have no name, just a number, 1129. Tell me, Mavis, how do you feel about steam engines?
They're different from most diesel, but I like them. Some, like Toby the train engine, feel like a mentor to me.
Ah, yes, I met Toby yesterday when I first came. I like steam engines too. Most of the other American places don't. In fact,
They're even what?
let's just say that they don't like steam engines.
Well, I'm glad you like them. I'd better head back to the quarry. Nice meeting you, 1129.
I saw that. I'll go easy on you this time. But if you pull a stunt like that again, Mr. Shale will find out about it.
There's a good train for you, 350.
Thank you, 2991.
Please call me Salty.
I don't know if Mr. Shale would allow it.
If he doesn't allow it, I will the freaking bullet and in charge of the whole railway.
You know, you're right. Thanks, Salty. By the way, how do you feel about steam engines?
They're a great bunch. Some of them are my closest friends.
Oh.
If you don't like them now, you may grow to like them by the end of your stay, if you let yourself.
I'll think about that.
Good.
Well, I need to go now. Bye, Salty.
Bye, 350.
A ship just had to go under the Vickerstown Bridge now. It couldn't have waited 5 stinking minutes. Now I'm stuck here at the station and stuck on this island. The only reason I can cope with coming here is being able to run, and how once I'm over the Vickerstown Bridge, I can get away from these wretchedly nice Sodor engines.
Oh, surely Sodor engines aren't all that bad. Or should I say, not all that good?
Oh, hello there. Given his demeanor, he may be just who we are looking for.
You must be Sean, am I correct?
Indeed I am.
Sean S-H-A-W-N or Sean S-E-A-N?
S-E-A-N, but I prefer number 307. And who are you?
I am Diesel.
Just Diesel?
Yes, although some of the other engines call me Devious Diesel.
Devious, eh? Looks like you may be able to help us American visitors. How do you feel about steam engines?
To be quite frank, I believe there are far too many of them here on this island.
Excellent. Any others who feel the same way?
A number of them, but I'm not so sure on how many will be able to help. There's RailPony, but they're being overhauled. They were due to be finished a long time ago, but they still haven't appeared. They could be repaired any day, though. Diesel 10 would be perfect, but I have no idea what's happened to him. He disappeared after TheSodorSteamworks were refurbished. Rumor has it he might be back this Christmas, but I'm not so sure.
This was before the events told in the missing Christmas decorations.
and I'm even more clueless about what became of his sidekicks, Splatter and Dodge, or Splodge, as he would like to call them. Then there is Norman Paxton and Sydney. I think Paxton's too much of a goody six wheels. Sydney is waiting for new wheels himself, and Norman has the habit of breaking down, much like that useless Derek.
Thanks for your help. I'll tell Mr. Shale about you tonight.
By the way, the bridge is down now.
Excellent. Now I can go. Later, Diesel.
I'll see you soon, 309.
Sean arrived at Barrow Station.
Good afternoon, Sheen.
It's pronounced Sean, not Sheen. That'll be nice. Good afternoon, Henry, was it?
That is right. Sorry I can't chat. I'm taking a goods train for Murdoch, who's fallen ill. It's running 95 minutes late. Should have left at 11:15, but if I hurry, I can make it to Nafford by 4:05, when it's due.
Sorry you can't chat? Well, frankly, I'm not. He didn't have time to chat, and yet he had enough time to tell me all the details about that train.
Meanwhile, 350 had completed his first goods train and was heading back to Brandon with another. I'm not used to these kind of freight cars. I mean trucks. It feels strange that I can't simply set my brakes and make them all stop. I have to depend on the caboose. I mean brake van. Jeez! British terminology. Let me see. Wellsworth Junction, back onto the branch. Oh dear, what now? It's that freaking annoying freight car's brakes again, isn't it? Indeed, one of the more troublesome truck's brakes had come on. This had happened several times since 350 had started, and now 350's train was blocking the main line. Usually I manage to stay cheerful, but because of that car, I have now completely lost patience. Egad! I hope that's not a passenger train. I really don't want to get involved in a fatal crash. It wasn't a passenger train. It was Henry with his goods train. In an attempt to gain lost time, he was speeding down Gordon's Hill much too fast.
That should be enough coal for the moment, fireman.
I agree. We're almost on schedule again.
Driver, there's something on my track.
You're right. It's another goods train. Jump, fireman, or we'll be dead.
Henry's driver stayed on board to blow the whistle and try to stop, or at least slow Henry down. Miraculously, the accident had no fatalities. Even Henry's driver survived. But he would be subject to headaches, heartaches, and all kinds of pain. And Henry was in terrible shape. And on top of it all, the train was only 2 minutes behind schedule at the time of the crash. That evening, Thomas and Percy were collecting the post.
So, do you know how bad Henry's accident was?
Yes, it's not as bad as it could have been. There were no fatalities. Henry had to go to the steamworks this time, though. He may be in there for weeks.
I wonder who'll be pulling the kipper while he's away.
I'm sure the others will take turns like before. James won't be too happy, though. Last time he took the kipper, fish landed on the track in front of him. Caused him to slip when he tried to leave.
He should be glad the fish didn't land on him.
This was not long before James's second kipper incident.
So, what have you found out?
I spoke to neighbors. Diesel shunter at Farquhar.
Hold on a second! Did you just refer to her by name? That reminds me, wouldn't it cause suspicion if we never refer to the engines by name?
Unfortunately, you are right, 350. It is best we call him by name rather than number. Continue, 1129.
She doesn't seem to show any interest. She even said the steamers are like matters to her.
So, she's out.
I spoke to the diesel rail car on the branch. I can't remember her name, but her number is D1. She thinks diesels are superior to steam.
So, she's in?
But she wouldn't want to go as far eliminating them.
Forget I asked. Still, she may have potential.
Salty, the shunter at Brendam Docks, also shows no interest. He suggests that I may actually like them if I give myself a chance.
Don't even think about it. So Salty won't help. Did you two find anyone 8276 or 3284?
Maybe. I can't remember the name of the diesel we met today. Only that it was an animal that growls. Begin with a B. Oh, I got it! Punchy!
No, it's Bale. It's Bale. I've taken the comment you made last night to Halt 7071. The one about being unkind. I'm trying to fix that now.
Find out anything about him?
He says that where he came from, the controller said that steam engines spoil our image.
Well, that sounds hopeful.
But unfortunately he disagrees.
Darn it. Jinxed myself again.
And he added that his class is considered out of date too, and was retired a number of decades ago.
He seems to have had a lot to say.
In short, he's out too.
Bunko Willsworth's diesel is also unwilling to help, unfortunately.
So is the Blue Mountain Quarry diesel Paxton. I almost had a collision with him.
Oh, please don't say that word!
Blast! I was afraid of this. None of the diesels will help us.
Don't give up now, Mr. Shale. I found someone who could help. His name is Diesel, though some call him Devious Diesel.
That sounds promising. Wait, did I just jinx myself a third time?
Nope. Third time really is lucky. I also thought it sounded promising, and sure enough, he'd be happy to help us. You mentioned a few other diesels who would want to help, but none of them are available. 2 are being overhauled. You said they were supposed to be done a while ago, and another has gone missing.
Yeah, I was by the diesel works and I saw them. I found a handful of diesels too. None of them were helpful though. Den and Dart are too busy running the place. There were 3 others. Dennis was too lazy, Norman was too broken down, and Sydney has no wheels.
Devious Diesel said something about most of them too.
I unfortunately saw no one. They probably saw you napping.
So, we only have Devious Diesel, eh? One's better than none, I suppose. It's frustrating. I could have more if not for delayed overhauls and disappearing engines. Still, it's what we got.
I hate to pry 350, but what happened that made you so sensitive to the word collision?
Well, number 3, Henry, crashed into one of my trains today.
Oh, that was your train?
Yes, it was that darn freight car's fault. It chose a really bad spot to have brake issues. Well, I believe that it won't be causing any more trouble, given it was the one most in Henry's path.
Yes. Number 3 Henry's accident. He suffered damage. I'd love to just have him be scrapped, but that might cause suspicion. I'll leave him on a siding outside the works, along with Murdoch, whose illness led to Henry's accident. Anyway, I'll tell Diesel to come tomorrow night.